Hi, this is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, and this is Let's Go Amateur Radio. We're going to do a short little live stream, probably 30 minutes or less, from under the house near the dunes at Topsail Island, North Carolina, near Wilmington, North Carolina. We have a doublet through the lattice work. We have a binding post adapter and a short piece of coax, and there is the 40-meter. Actually, it's in a 22-foot doublet. Each leg is 22 feet, and it's 26 gauge wire with spreaders, and I'm using the Go Tour mast up about, I guess, 19 feet or so, 18 feet. Okay, so let me put this in the stand here, the tripod. It's attached to a chair right next to me. Let's see what we can do. Get this on the radio. Okay.
And we'll see you maybe here again next time.
This is the East Coast Reflector Net. It's about 11 a.m. on...
Thanks again, Alan. Keeler brother. Mike.
November Delta Kilo.
I heard November something there.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
I think it was Whiskey 4 November Whiskey Kilo.
November Delta Kilo in DK.
All right, say it again. Whiskey Delta 4 and then the suffix.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
All right, now that I got my dyslexics all straightened out, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, QSL.
It's QSL. I'm sitting on the sand dunes at Topsail Island, North Carolina, and I'm Nate. My name is Nate.
Well, Nate, this sounds like a pretty nice place to hang out there on the sand dunes. Are you by the ocean over?
Yes, I'm about 100 yards from the Atlantic, near Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a beautiful place to be this morning. And what kind of station do you have there, over?
Well, I'm using an Elecraft KX2 transceiver, so it's about 8 watts. And I'm running it to a 22-foot, 26-gauge wire homebrew doublet, over.
Wow, that's working great. Did you say 8 watts? 8?
Yes, 8 whiskey.
8 whiskeys. Wow, you get the gold star of the day. I talked to somebody on 10 watts a little while ago, but you beat that, over.
Well, QSL, thanks very much for that. You're coming in 10 over in North Carolina. You sound great. Where are you located?
Oh, sorry about that. My name's Roger. I'm located in Central Florida, and I'm with the East Coast Reflector 20-meter net.
The East Coast Reflector 20-meter net. Well, nice to meet you in Central Florida. Yeah, I usually get out pretty well to Central Florida from Topsail Island. This is a southeast-facing island, so I'm facing down towards you. You sound really good up here. My name is Nate, and thanks for the East Coast Reflector net. Nice to meet you, over.
Yeah, QSL. You're hardly even registered. You're about a S1, S2, but I have no noise at all, so I'm picking you up good. And for 8 watts of QRP, we must be shooting straight across the water, over.
Yep, straight across the water. That helps me. I can get up to Massachusetts and down to Florida straight across the water. Well, thanks for the contact. I'll sit around for about a couple minutes, and I'm going to QSY, but I'm putting you on my live stream if that's okay with you, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. I actually have YouTube on right now.
Okay, well, if you want to hear your signal, I am Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, and my channel is called Let's Go Amateur Radio.
Oh, QSL. Sorry about that. I was just messing around. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Check out EastCoastReflector.com. You'll see what we're all about. I got you into the log book, and thanks for stopping by, my friend. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Kilo Oscar 4 Quebec Mike Mike.
Kilo Oscar 4, Quebec Mike 73.
73. All right, that's it. Well, is anybody else wanted to jump in and get their call sign in the log for the day?
of humid down here under the beach house.
Mike, along with Kilo Bravo 2 Tango Delta Tango. You still there, Gary? I'm still here, Roger.
That would.
Did pretty good today. We've got a lot of news. You're just going to have to send over to me any early check-ins that I don't have on the log. Are you coming into the Zoom room? So yes, I'll come in there right now, and looks like I got 25. Yeah, okay, I'm showing you actually 20 to 19 actually logged in, so I'm going to need those additional. All right, Roger. Bravo. All my other friends out there that joined us with the East Coast Reflector 20-meter net, thank you for joining us, and we'll be looking for you next Thursday. Usually we're on 14.1 seconds, but look around, you'll see us close by. Sometimes you have to move around. This will conclude the East Coast Reflector 20-meter net. This frequency is now open to anybody. QS or 73s.
Yeah, this is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Kilo Oscar 4 Quebec Mike. Do you still copy?
Yeah, I still do. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you mind a quick QSO on the live stream? I just want to find out what is your first name and what town are you in Florida?
My name is Roger, and my call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Quebec Mike. And I am in Central Florida, about 50 miles north of Orlando. Over.
Okay, 50 miles north of Orlando, and your name is Roger. And can you tell me what your transceiver is, what your setup is, and what your antenna is? Over.
You got it. My transceiver is an ICOM 7610 going into a solid state Amatron ALS 600. I'm running about 450 watts out to an inverted L NFES, and I actually have two inverted L NFES in one direction and one in each gear.
Yeah, you were at 5.9. You went down into the noise there, Roger. There's also an adjacent station, but I heard that you have an inverted L and ICOM transceiver, and you're running an Amatron ALS 600, I believe. You're about 400 watts. And what is the balun that you're using with that inverted L? Over.
I'm losing you, but I think he said what my balun was, 49 to 1, 49 to 1. So I use no tuner.
49 to 1, no tuner, Roger. Well, that's impressive there, Roger. Thanks very much for the contact. And we got an adjacent station. I don't know if somebody trying to use 317, but I'll move up there and just, well, I don't know. It depends on what you need to do. You probably need to run. You've probably been running this net for at least an hour. Over. Hey, 73s, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, clear from the frequency.
Oh, it was Nathan. All right, Nate. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo Oscar 4 Quebec Mike. 73s, my friend. Good talking to you.
Hey, 73s, and see you soon.
Good morning to you.
Everybody's coming in really well this morning. Band's in good condition. They don't hear me all that great because I'm not using an amp, so maybe it's quiet band, but propagation might not be great. But this is an Elecraft KX2. It's 7 watts. I'm going to move down below 14,300. See who this is, though.
On the HISCR, I don't know. All right, let's go to with you. Go ahead. Hey, thank you so much for that.
Can you hear me okay out there in the live stream? This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Try to get this glare off. I'm in the POTUS station, US 2971. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Oh, we have to tune. And we're zero beating him, so he can't hear us tuning. I need my Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP. I think it said Kilo 4 LCB. You might be too close to me. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Got a 1.0 to 1. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt. Here's some static crashes.
Park 2971.
I'll thank you for the 4-4 to 2971. I have you 5-9 to Topsail Island, North Carolina.
Hey, thank you so much for that North Carolina contact, my friend. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for hunting.
Hey, thanks for activating. 73.
73. CQ, parks on the air.
Right. That's a good contact.
CQ POTA, CQ, parks on the air. KO4 LCB calling CQ from Wilfoot Lake State Park 29.
Oh, that's a good contact on 14277. Can you hear that okay, guys? Anybody in the chat? Scanning the band here. Hey, how you doing? Not Ace VR. Doing great. 7-watt transceiver, listening to some nets and making some check-ins and finding some parks on the air. Amateur radio connections, amateur radio contacts. Can you hear it okay, Not Ace? Well, I can't hear him now, so. Okay, great. What about the radio? Can you hear it? Let me see if I can get a station. Tune it up. Sounds like Willie in California. Oops.
out by Irving. And where does he live at? Was he in Manila or where is it? 36 on Central Night. He's down by Sun Island. I forgot the name of the island. Right? He's on my side. I don't remember. Was it Cebu? Over? No. No, this was not.
Got 1.2 to 1. 1.0 to 1 SWR. SWR is a reflected power coming back. Thanks, not Ace.
Right, yeah. Well, my wife knows her Negros Island is. It's south, but what is it? I don't know. Yeah, he's a Golden State teacher, didn't he? He was looking for some nice lessons. Right. I talked to New Zealand, Australia, and I got one of Brunei one time. From all this long, see what I'll get off that net that I have. I'm putting it up at 50 feet over. Yeah, I have a beam antenna. It's a 7-element jagging. The boom is 24 feet, you know. Well, I'm looking at getting the, hold on. It's,
Well, that's pretty good news if that's California coming in here to North Carolina.
From Highland, can you see by it? Because I don't think I hit a shot on the yeah, that'll get me out, to say the least. And I have lots of Collins gear here. I have one Kenwood, it's a portable 480 gear. And it's got 200 watts. And a 775 is got 200 watts also. I have a lot of Collins gear, KW, N2. I have the old Gold Dust twins. I have amplifiers, 2S, 132 L1. And I have over. Yeah, I don't have my gear. I saw my DS438, my 590 shooter off. I only have the FTV 101, my Papa, and also the FTV Extend. And that's it, you know? Roger. Yeah, we have put a collection there too.
Contact.
They're all working. Yeah, you only 200. I sold the 430 and the 590. I only got two brand new. The FTV is 2 months old. And my FTV 101, my Papa, I bought it 3 years ago. And it's working like a champion. Roger. Yeah, well, and I also have
You guys want me to stay on this frequency, 14234, and try to talk to Willie in Orange County, California, or do you want me to move up? You let me know, not Ace, if you're still there. I see some folks in the chat and a thumbs up. Appreciate that.
I want to get it though. I don't know. You have to see because MSG is so manufacturing. I don't know.
Here, we'll find out what else we get here.
Pretty good signal for the short distance there. I'm actually just right below Chattanooga at the moment. Got you about a 5.5. 2970. Over.
This guy's in Chattanooga area. It's not real far. It's probably 350 miles directly west of us. Maybe 300. Sounds like he's at a park.
Today, 73. This is Kilo 4 Alpha Zulu Mike at US 2970. Yours is Kilowatt Foxtrot 3 Delta Juliet.
QRP Whiskey 4 and DK.
Kilo Foxtrot 3 Delta Juliet. Good signal 5-8 here at Park US 2970. Over. Hey, I appreciate the report and I appreciate the help today, 73. This is Kilo 4 Alpha Zulu Mike at Park US 2970 QRZ.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Fabulous signal for a QRP. I've got 258 here at Park US 2970. Over.
Thank you for 2970. This is Nate. I'm in North Carolina on the sand dunes at Topsail Island, and you're a 5'9". Thank you for the great report. Over.
Second call from North Carolina for me today, and I appreciate you being there. 73.
73.
This is Kilo 4 Alpha Zulu Mike at Park US 2970 QRZ.
That was good contact in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Wonder if I'll see him at the Huntsville Ham Fest. Boy, that guy at 270 is really splattering up.
Roger, thanks for being there, guys. Appreciate it. All the best. 7-3. QRZ Coda, Whiskey 0, Oscar X-Ray Bravo, at Park US 2519. QRZ is on a
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey Golf Alpha, go. November 5 Whiskey Golf Alpha is 57 into Oscar Kilo. Okay, my first Oscar Kilo today, and I've got you, nice strong audio today, sir, over. Thanks for the 57 being out there, have fun, 73. Thanks for being over there on the east side hunting, all the best, 7-3, QRZ.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Kilo 4 Lima Sierra Delta. I've got you 5 and 5 into my park today. This is Dave in North Minnesota, over. Roger, roger. Whereabouts in Washington, over? Well, I'm from Port Angeles. I've activated there at Duncan. I still remember that I live in Minnesota. Call with K7.
Oh, this is the guy from Minnesota I talked to the other day.
Have you been there a long time, over?
See if I can get him on the... I have the doublet antenna, 19-foot legs or 22-foot legs on each side, 19 feet up. With homebrew 600 ohm ladder line. I was using the whip earlier, yesterday.
Yeah, right. My sister has a beauty shop over there where, it's kind of where Penny used to be, only in the corner of the mall over there where Penny used to be.
Whiskey 0 Oscar X-Ray Bravo. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. W4 NDK. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. guy likes to rag chew, which means he likes to chat. He's at a park in Minnesota. I'm in North Carolina. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilowatt, W4 and DK. It's gonna be a hard one to get. You gotta have a lot of patience with QRP, which is low power. This is 8 watts, 7.2 watts. North Minnesota. It took me about an hour to get them the other day, so I probably won't hang out here that long. So this park in POTA, P-O-T-A, .app, US 2419, I believe. Is that right? Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilowatt, QRP. Yeah. Remember, if you're activating the park, we would really appreciate it. Gosh. Be nice if you're activating a park that you call for QRP stations, mobile stations, low power. You might have already gotten this guy.
I got Kilo Bravo 5 uniform. What's the rest? Kilo Bravo 5 United. Tango Yankee to yourself. Copy on the park number. Okay, I copy 2993. 2993. 2457 into my park. My park is United Sierra 5641. 5641. QSL. Thanks. Have a great time out there. Safe trip home. 73. Park. Go ahead, Park. Kilo 4, Quebec, X-ray, Park 6292. Sir, I copy Kilo 4, Quebec, X-ray, Papa, and what's the park number? Park number 6296. Okay, I copy Kilo 4, Quebec, X-ray, Papa, and QRF, Park US, QSL, I've got 5.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRP.
Juliet Sierra Bravo, please stand by. I have a Whiskey 2 coming in. Whiskey 2, Victor, Delta, Zulu. Topsail, thank you very much. 57, New Jersey, November, Juliet. Thanks for New Jersey. Have a great day. Stay cool. 73, my friend. Henry. Juliet Sierra Bravo. Your next order, please come out. Kilo 2, Juliet Sierra Bravo. You're 55, 55 into New York. Very good. QSL 73. What's the call again? Kilo 2, Juliet Sierra Bravo. Kilo 2, Juliet Sierra Bravo. Okay, I got you at 59 at the park. You at 5641. QSL, thank you. Thanks for activating. Thanks for your patience, and have a good day. 73.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilowatt, QRP. He's in Ohio, so got another Kilo 8. The band's short today. Thank you guys for sticking around, and joining in and listening. If you have a shortwave radio, you can send QSL cards to these guys. In most cases, they'll send you one back. Kind of the art of QSL cards is slipping a little bit, but there's a chance of doing that, and you can always listen to these guys in shortwave radios. It's 20 megahertz. Kilo Fox 8 Alpha Hotel Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt QRP.
Whiskey 1 Victor Bravo X-ray 59 in the Park US 5641 QSL. Roger, Roger, 5353 in Maine, Mike Echo. Copy that. Thanks for the activation.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP.
Kilo Bravo Frank Oscar Victor Bravo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP.
Kilo Dale Dave, you have 5-8. I'm sorry, Dale. You have 5-8 to the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. Papa Alpha. Oh, nice. That's a nice area. Yeah, you are also 5-9 to my park. 41, you know. Kilo Dale, good luck.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP.
Kilo Charlie 2 November Golf Hotel. I had a November Golf, something very faint. Let me try it.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt QRP.
So, Kilo Delta 2, Charlie 2, Yankee Park to Park, come again. Kilo Delta 2, Charlie 2, Yankee, in US, 2158, you're coming in at a 57. USL at a 57, I copy your park as 2158, 2158, you are 59 in the my park, my park is 58.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRP.
QSL. Copy, South Carolina. Thank you for being out there, my friend. You are 5'9", also into Park United Sierra, 5641. QSL. Thank you very much. Have a great day. 33.
Keep trying. Oh, he says he's going to take a quick break. Alrighty. So if you're activating the park, I'd appreciate it if you would. Break for QRPs.
I just hope she doesn't, if I take her, she doesn't think I took her away from her owner. Oh. Yep, I understand what you're saying. Is it still a puppy, or how old is it? Year and a half. No, that's still in the puppy stage. We used to raise beagles, and some of them would chew on stuff till they got up about 2+ years old. Yep, right there. Well, I'm hoping she's just old enough. She's well trained. 1430. Well, oh my gosh, I can't believe you would just grab a thing like it was a rope.
These are probably Florida guys with amps. Try 15 meters. Doesn't seem like 15 meters is open. Meters. Oh, I'm not in the general portion. Nothing. Let's try 10 meters. Meters is 28 megahertz. There's somebody. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, QRP. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. I heard him, but now he doesn't hear me, and he's pausing, so. $28,413. Birdie. Okay. Well, 10 meters is open. Now, if you're a technician license, which is really easy to get that license for ham radio, you can operate on 10 meters here. Just need to look up your spectrum allocation on 10 meters for a technician. talking about hunters out in the woods every 10 yards or whatever.
There's more traffic up there. And the people who live up there now, they don't like hunters. They don't like all the gunfire. It's not like it used to be, Dale. It's not like it used to be. In fact, you're better off going to the Michigan sub and going to a farm, like a 500-acre farm, and asking the farmer if you can hunt on his land. That's what they the people don't like hunting season up there.
28335. This guy talking about hunting in Michigan. Somebody really weak. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo is the frequency in use. 1.0 to 1. We're going to call CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, Topsail Island, North Carolina. CQ. I'm about 20 yards from the ocean, 20 yards from the Atlantic facing southeast. CQ. CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters, CQ 28.420 megahertz. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, 10 meters, CQ, and standing by. Sorry about that glare there. CQ10. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. So if you're out there, turn on your transceiver, 28.420. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, W4NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ 10 meters, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 10 meters. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ. Now I'm automatically calling CQ now. Put on the monitor so you can hear it. Let's try that again. Long press this button here. It'll erase that first message. Oh, gotta turn the monitor down. CQ, 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 CQ 10 meters. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Okay, turn the monitor back on. Short press message. So if you want to reach me, I'm at the beach in North Carolina on an island. So I'm at 28.420, calling CQ. You guys see me out there in the live chat? Appreciate you joining. Not Ace VR, you still there? Might try this on 20. Let me let it call 3 more times and I'll switch over to 20 meters. Thanks for joining. This is Let's Go Amateur Radio. My name is Nate. Feel free to put something in the live chat if you want to say hello. Okay. Listen for a second and we'll switch to 20 meters to see what we can get. Thanks for joining. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. This is the Elecraft KX2. It's a 10-watt amateur radio transceiver. It's assembled in the U.S. It's a U.S.-based company. There's only 2 ham transceiver U.S.-based companies. The other one is Flex Radio in Texas. This one's based in California. Okay, we're going to go down to 20. We're tuned because we were tuned before, and we're also tuned on 10, so that's a harmonic of 20. Tuned it up. As it is the frequency in use. It's the frequency in use. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, checking if the frequency is in use. Is the frequency in use? Looks as good as any. Let's try a message. This is 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ. Calling CQ on 20 meters, so calling CQ on 14.257.
November Delta
we'll get someone soon. Few static crashes, lightning somewhere. Yeah, perfectly blue skies here right now. Hey, 2.5 more minutes on the live stream. Got to be persistent with QRP low power operations, so we'll keep calling CQ for the next minute and a half. We'll see what we get. There's somebody adjacent. Is the frequency in use? CQ, 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 CQ 20 meters. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ 20 meters. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ. CQ20, CQ20, this is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ20, CQ 20 meters. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ20, W4 indicate. CQ, 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 CQ20.
Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo, November 4, X-ray Juliet. KN4XJ calling CQ air on US 1816 in West Virginia. Florida.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRP.
Okay, the QRP, go.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRP.
Okay, Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. I'll give you some numbers this time around, but you're pretty easy copy, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, you're 5657 in North Carolina. My name is Nate.
Okay, Nate. Yeah, you barely moved it but you're very easy copy, QSL.
QSL, yeah, I'm QRP on a KX2 with 7 watts. I appreciate it. And I'm using a doublet antenna, over.
Okay, I missed the rig. Now, are you on?
Elecraft kick.
It's doing a good job for you. The band's been has just started shifting bits. They got a little noisy that time around. But I appreciate the hunt from the QRP. That's difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I've been having to be patient today. I'm doing a live stream if you don't mind, over. Thank you. You sound real good here, too. You sound great. You must be using a nice antenna. Good transceiver or something, over.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you faded again. It's moving up and down pretty quick. Have fun with your hunting and get the, send me a link, if you're capturing it, put it on, you can send me.
Okay, I'll send you a link. 73.
73, sir. There's another station out there, over top of QRP, KN4 X-ray Juliet, QRP.
KN4 X-ray Juliet.
India Charlie Papa. Yep, that's the voice. Kilo 9, India Charlie Papa, 59 plus, USL. Roger, roger, Frank. I've got you kind of up and down, but when you're up, you're 59. Yeah, I'd say that's the same here. You were up.
So he wants me to send him this.
Hey, have fun hunting. 73 now. KN4 X-ray Juliet. That's US 1816 in West Virginia.
It's at 12 down. He's about 62.56, 62 minutes and 59 seconds into the live stream.
Yeah, it's almost heaven. I was born in West Virginia, but I've lived in Virginia, Carolina. Hey, thanks for hunting from Florida. Have fun.
14237.
Okay, yeah, Kilowatt 1 Hotel India Sierra. K1 HIS is in Sierra. Yeah, Roger, you 58? 58 you're in Massachusetts. Bravo 3,
Kilo Bravo 3, Papa Golf uniform. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Part number 1603, USL.
1603, got it. And you're a 5'9" in North Carolina. I'm QRP. And what was my report, please?
5'9" into North Carolina, and then you said something else.
What was my report?
You have a 5'9" signal, believe it or not. You're doing real good into Maryland.
Well, thanks very much. 7 watts here and sitting on the beach in North Carolina under the house. I will send you a clip of the live stream if you'd like. Over.
I didn't copy all of that. You're going to send what?
As a live stream, I can send you a link.
It won't help. I am in the automobile.
Oh, in a car. Okay. Well, 73. Thanks for the contact.
All right, I have a second operator here.
Go ahead.
Okay, Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. I notice you're doing a great job for 7 watts. I really wouldn't believe it. But anyway, thank you for picking us up. You're 5'9" still into Eastern Maryland, part US 1603. Do you still copy?
Yes, I still copy. You are a good, strong 5'7" to North Carolina. I'm on Topsail Island, so maybe we're going straight over the saltwater and the band's short. Are you near the water?
Well, actually, we're next to a small lake, a very small lake. We are next to water, but I'm not sure how much difference that makes.
Yeah, how far to the saltwater?
Well, this is fresh water. This is not salt water.
Okay, roger, roger. Well, I was just wondering how far it is to the closest ocean there. 73, thanks for the contact.
Okay, roger, roger. It's probably 90 miles at least from here to the Atlantic.
Roger, roger. Well, have fun. You got a great signal up there. Keep up what you're doing. 73.
Okay, good luck, and thank you for picking us up. Really appreciate it. This is KA3DCO, Kilo, Alpha 3, Delta Charlie, Oscar. Oh. believe he was involved. Here in Georgia, he set forth flight safely. Come down.
Whiskey 4. Oops. We have bad SWR. We got to hit the tune button. We're 0 beating, so he can't hear us.
System second period. Anyone in...
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
All right, I'm getting nothing there. So, Jose, I'll turn it over to you. Q, Papa 4 Echo from KD9. PDI, over. You know, sure as I come up with a question, somebody says, no, you're not right. This is, you know, this is...
If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. Let's listen to this guy for a couple more minutes. I'll let you guys listen to him out at the park in West Virginia.
CQ parks on the air. CQ parks on the air. This is Kilo November 4 and 3. KN 4 NJ calling CQ parks on the air from Park US 1 West. Kilo Charlie 9, Bravo Zulu Lima. Okay, you faded a bit at the end. I think it's Kilo Charlie 9, Bravo Zulu Lima. Roger, roger. Roger. You're a 4-4 in Indiana. 4-4 in Indiana. Okay, yeah, you're not doing much on the meter, but I'm going to give you a 5.
Victor Alpha Hotel. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 6, Victor Alpha Hotel. That's the VA hospital. It's in Loma Linda, California, coast to coast. Let's see if we can get them. The VA hospital in California. I'm in North Carolina. Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, QRP. Can you hear this out there?
Audio testing 1 2. Hello 1 2 3 4. Hello 1 2. Hello radio 1 2.
Frequencies in use, the Victor Alpha Hotel in California. People ask at the frequencies in use before they start doing audio tests. Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, QRP. Go ahead and cut off the live stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. This is Let's Go Amateur Radio. We'll